All right.
Okay, Vincent.
Important day.
Yeah, important day.
It's an important day because we, with all these episodes of Word of Today, we have this word for today.
Yeah, it's a big one.
And the longest.
Is it the longest?
It's the longest.
Could very well be, yeah.
It's the longest.
We haven't, okay. You want
Go ahead, shoot.
So the word of the day is gerrymandering.
It's not two words, it's one word.
One word. Yeah, gerrymander or gerrymandering.
Okay, and sorry, Jerry, it's not your Jerry.
No.
We don't start with a J. It starts with a
G.
G.
Okay.
Gerry. Mandering.
You got it.
Gerrymandering.
Yes, gerrymandering.
Yes.
Okay. We're talking about gerrymandering because...
And it's a political term.
Oh, yeah, very political.
Yeah,
it's entirely political. So today's the end of the consultation on constituency boundaries for the 2015 District Council elections.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Now, normally in Hong Kong, this is, where we set the boundaries. How big is Eastern District? How big is Central and Western District?
And this is why we're here.
Yeah.
This.
Here in Causeway Bay.
In Causeway Bay. Over there is the Victoria Park.
Yep.
Over there is Wan Chai.
Yep.
And Wan Chai and Wan Chai and the Causeway Bay area has always been a very, very grey area.
Yeah.
Do they belong to the Eastern District or do they belong to the Wan Chai District?
Right.
Yeah, the District Council is trying to put this part of the town to Wan Chai District Council.
Yeah.
And this is part of the gerrymandering process.
I think they did. Well, we'll come to that, but they did earlier because I know they've been, Wan Chai is the smallest of all the districts.
Yes.
I mean, it's tight, it's very dense, and Eastern District is huge by comparison, so they're trying to spread it out a little bit. Most people in Hong Kong haven't heard this term gerrymandering because it hasn't been that important here yet. So let me explain what gerrymandering is. Gerrymandering is the rigging of electoral boundaries to get the result that you want. So if people can control where they set the boundaries, they can kind of, we know people here vote this way, people over here vote that way.
Like we put the new immigrants into a new district, or draw them into a new district.
Yeah.
And because new immigrants usually have similar requests, then you can easily target them for a specific political platform or election platform.
This guy will get elected because these people vote like that, right? But we don't see as much of this here, and I think it's because people don't perceive the district councillors as having higher level political power, on the level of district councils. We don't see it at the LegCo level because the district boundaries are so big, it'd be hard to control. But that being said, if we get electoral reform that sees the district councils become more important in the nomination committee for chief executive,
of course,
then people are going to be interested.
That's what I'm proposing.
Yeah.
I think to raise the level of district councillors, to raise their quality, it might not be a bad idea to have them to elect a chief executive.
Oh, I mean, people would really pay attention then.
Yeah.
But then you would see pressure on processes like the one that's wrapping up today on where they set the boundaries for district councils because people would then want to start to control the boundaries. They're like, there's 3 streets where the people are like this. Let's move it to include these guys to get this guy elected. I mean, that's kind of the mentality. Americans are famous for this. People can Google rabbit on a skateboard, and you will find out about one of the classic examples where the electoral boundaries of a district are drawn. It looks like a rabbit, with 2 ears and a body on a skateboard, so that they know, I think for that one, I think it's Republicans will always get elected because they cut some Democrats out here and some out here. Famous. So it's not important yet in Hong Kong, but if the district councils become more important, we might see people trying to influence the setting of electoral boundaries in the future, and that's exactly what gerrymandering is all about.
So keyword for today.
Gerrymandering.
Thank you.
You bet, Vincent. See you next week.